So last night my brain twin didn't arrive until 11:30, and then we were talking for about an hour. So I think I went to bed around 12:30. But I definitely remember having that heart pounding thing happen, and the fear of death, and it's scary. And I still fell asleep though, and that was without Seroquel. And then I had to wake up at 7, or 7:30, so I didn't get the longest sleep. And so falling asleep has been a little bit dicey these last 3 nights. Or the first night was falling asleep, then the second night it was staying asleep, and then the third night it was falling asleep again. So the hearty nutritional stuff is supposed to come tomorrow, and it probably won't come until evening. And so they said take 2 3 times a day, and then at some point I'll just take 6 before bed. So tonight won't be included in that, so we'll see how tonight goes. And then tomorrow is a little bit of a day with the essential amino acids, and then Thursday I'll be able to do the full amounts. And I'm saying this because I'm hoping that it helps, because if it doesn't, that might be a sign that I should head home. And when I go home, I kind of want to take the train, because I find flying very stressful, and it'll be quite a bit more expensive to take it last moment. And the trouble with the train is that it has parts of it sold out for up to 2 weeks, so I'd have to leave 2 weeks after I book the train. So I guess that's the plan, is wait until Thursday or Friday to see how it's going, and then perhaps book a train if it's not going better. So we'll see. And I'm not sure what strategies are good otherwise. Perhaps getting some more exercise, going rollerblading. I don't think I'll go today, but perhaps I'll go tomorrow and the next days as well. And I'm not sure if at this point staying off the self-dialogue is good or not good. I'm not sure if feeling like this is side effects of coming off medication or what. My biggest fear would be going into a state that is hard to handle down here without the support of my family. So we'll see what happens. I think I'm just a little tired today because of the last 3 nights. Maybe if I don't have an okay-ish night tonight, I'll just book a train and I can always cancel it. And maybe I'll just keep doing that, booking trains and then canceling them, so that way I at least have a ticket on something. So I might do that. I might just book a train, and that way I'm giving myself 2 weeks to see how this turns around in terms of sleep. I really do want to make it here until the end of July, but I feel like at this point I'm playing with fire. And today I was just going about my day as usual, and I could sense some PTSD stuff in the background, so it's kind of lingering there, and I'm wondering if that scary stuff comes up, if instead of getting up and taking a drug or something, I can just get up and make a video, because I've never been able to do that. Or maybe if I try to have a dialogue with that scary stuff, it's like, what does that scary heartbeat want? It feels like death. And Krishnamurti talks about psychological death, and it feels like it could be psychological death. And so, why am I afraid of that? Or who is it that is afraid of that? Or who is it that is happening to? Because lately I've heard talk about how there's no self, or the self is an illusion. So what is it that's afraid? And can I face that fear and be with that fear instead of allowing it to take over and direct me to take some kind of drug, because I don't want to drug myself up again. And I have my Zap strap, and that wouldn't necessarily be a pretty scene though. And I'm not around people who have the same understanding of things as my family. So we'll see.